To discuss the state of the grid, KHOU 11 energy expert Ed Hers. Ed, you've been with us all week. Thank you. Earlier today, you sent our producers an image from ERCOT, which manages the grid, showing stress in North Texas. What exactly does that mean? Should we be worried?
Well, it's the pricing mechanism, and as ERCOT transitions across, it's a color code from green and blue, which is average pricing, normal pricing, say 5 to 6 cents a kilowatt hour in the wholesale market. We're getting up to 50 cents, $1 per kilowatt hour.
So the more power is needed, the more they start raising prices?
Yes, and so that's one of the perverse constructions of the ERCOT model. The more we need it, sometimes the less we get, and the more we get charged for it. During the storm in 21, it went up to $9 a kilowatt hour, and we're still paying that off.
Okay. All week, CenterPoint has been telling us about additional crews, staging areas that they now have in place ahead of the storm. How much will this matter when the power goes out? And how is this different from what they've done during past weather emergencies?
It shouldn't be any different. It may be a little upgraded since Beryl and the derecho pre-staging people, making sure they have trucks out there. You know, to the benefit, they've had the derecho and Beryl, which kind of came through and helped do the job of removing vegetation for them. Now it's different. If we have some tall trees dropping lines or dropping limbs from a distance, it'll cut the lines like a guillotine.
Just want to clarify something. So you said earlier, so forget about losing power. Let's say all is well.
Yeah.
But because of the stress on the system, because of the cold, eventually you think we'll end up paying more for this, just like we did after 2021.
Oh, absolutely. We can see the pricing in the wholesale market. And so we're thinking about two different things. One is ERCOT, which manages the generators and the distribution of electricity across Texas. And ERCOT sends electricity to CenterPoint. CenterPoint gets it to our homes. CenterPoint is really just the local carrier, the
conduit,
the DoorDash, if you will, for the electricity to your meter. And ERCOT manages the generators. NRG, Vistra, Calpine, Constellation calls them on, and right now they're making a huge amount of money.
Okay, doing what they're supposed to do.
That's what we pay them to do.
I got you.
All right.
That hurts.
Okay, wind farms, we've talked about that a lot because we know in 2021 those got frozen over.
Yes.
And so in this case, they provide thousands of megawatts of electricity. What happens if they go online again, or offline again rather, or have they serviced them differently since 2021?
Well, some of the new ones may have de-icing equipment in them. Any amount of ice on the blades would make them unstable, and so they're going to switch them off. Also, if there's too much wind force, they have to turn them off. And so right at the moment, they're producing 9,000 to 10,000 megawatts. That's 10 to 15% of what Texas needs right at the moment. If those go offline, it appears that we have enough natural gas generation standing ready to come on. But again, one of the challenges we've got, those power plants are very old. They're over 30 years in age. The coal plants are over 55 years in age. They break down in the best of times. And so we just have to wait and see how this is going to play out.
Yeah. Hopeful for the bbest. Ed Hers with a quick education on ERCOT and also the providers of our power. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Ed.
You're welcome.
And